What's up guys, it's your boy GFT here, back again with another video, and today we're doing a follow-up on the Windsible wind tunnel which we have right here. So today we're gonna test out some of the cars that you guys have and give you guys a shout out. So in the previous video, I asked you guys which cars you guys want me to try out. So the first one that we have right here is the Lamborghini Super Trofeo. We're not gonna go full speed so that you guys can hear me properly, right? So by the way, just worth mentioning that this is a prototype. I forgot to mention this in the previous video, but this is just a prototype. I believe I'm like one of the first diecast reviewers to get this. So if there's any imperfections, you have to understand that this is just a prototype, but for the public release, you can expect it to be much better. So this one, nobody recommended it, but for the next car, alright, so one of you guys recommended the Senna, like a little dude inside. If you guys can see it, yeah, you can see the little dude inside. If you guys are wondering how I got him inside, maybe that's for another video. So the first major concern that you guys have is the fog fluid. So as you can see right here, after the thing dries up, there is some fog fluid, and there's no smell. It's literally just like smoke fluid, right? It's literally just vapor. So a lot of you guys do have concerns like, oh, will it ruin the car, or you know, stick to the car? And personally, for me, after using this for almost a few weeks now, I've checked on the cars that I've used on this wind tunnel, and there's been no issue, you know. And usually after each testing, I would say, I like to wipe them clean to make sure that there's no residue, you know. As much as I can maybe trust the machine, I make sure that I wipe my cars clean so that nothing sticks on it. So by the way, here's for the McLaren Senna. Very interesting waveform. I do have to mention to you guys that there is some backlog of vapor here, because like mentioned, mine is a prototype, so it's not perfect, right? This is really not perfect. It's supposed to be much smoother when you first play with. I've already feedback this to them and they're working on it. So yeah, don't mind like a bit of the clog right there. So yeah, check this out, it's really cool. Alright, so out goes the McLaren, and we've been in another car. One of you guys suggested the Dur 2. Of course, how can I not test out the Dur 2? Very unique shape, yes, a rear wing. And how do surfboards affect the aerodynamics? Let's find out. So while we try this out, someone also brought up the mention of the price tag, right? And obviously, as a content creator, I'm not really gonna mention the price, although partially I did forget to mention it in the previous video. But the price for this goes for around $200. So I know some of you, the jaw might drop, but there are two things I want to say. Firstly, I know it's not cheap, okay, but you have to understand this is like one of a kind. There's really no wind tunnels out there that does this kind of thing, unless, unfortunately, touch wood, you know, some other brand out there copies Fun Tech Lab, which I hope not. They copy them and stuff. This is the only one in the market right now, right? So definitely one of its kind. And it's also worth mentioning, the content that you can do on this is amazing. If you guys look at my social media, I have a couple of videos that have amassed over 10 million freaking views. You guys are crazy, yo. And obviously a few handful of videos that did really well in terms of views, and here are just some of them. So if you're looking to make fun content, this is definitely for you. And guys, the money I've earned back on those videos is way more than how much this bad boy costs. It's worth noting, I don't want to hard sell to you guys. You know, I don't want to give you guys a fake dream and think, oh, if I buy this, I'm gonna get 10 million views. No, that's not what I meant. But I'm saying that if you guys are creating content, this is definitely helpful for you. I mean, if all you do in your channel is make this wind tunnel content, unless you're Fun Tech Lab, obviously all of their videos is about the wind tunnel, that makes sense. But if you're just gonna be a content creator that is milking this product, I wouldn't recommend that. But it's a fine little supplement, fun little thing to try out with your cars. And if you make videos on social media, this is such a good content creator milker. Okay, I'm just kidding. It's really fun. It's really fun. By the way, here's the aerodynamics of the Dur. You can see on the front, it's struggling to get around the round of the car. But you can see it's pretty aerodynamic leading to the rear, and the surfboards don't really affect the car's aerodynamics so much. So that's it for the Dur 2. Whoosh. So if you don't just need a wind tunnel, but you want to add like smoke effects to some of your video, let me show you what I mean. So we're gonna take out this darling Dur 2. So now that we have it loaded, so for example, you want to present your car right there, you know, maybe you want to film the car right here, you want to film this car. You have a nice little fog machine right there, and create the smoke effects for a car. You guys, you just gotta be creative about it. And last but not least, one of you guys also wanted to try out the F1 car, and here is how it looks like. Definitely out of all of the cars, the F1, look at the front. There's like nothing happening in the front right there. It just kind of hits the driver, right? And on the rear, you get a small little downforce happening right there. But that's pretty much it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so it's funny. It's really fascinating to see how different cars really behave differently with all the different aerodynamics, such as this F1 car right here. I think it's pretty cool. Let's try another one. Maybe this Ford GT. Oh, this one is pretty interesting. So for those who don't know, the Ford GT has what's called the flying buttress, right? So if you guys see here, yeah, you can see my finger through that the flying buttress. Yeah, the airflow is gonna flow through there, and I'm kind of curious to see that happen on this Ford GT. So we're gonna put it in place, close the chamber, and let it rip. We're gonna try to adjust the car more to the right. We just want to observe the left half of the Ford GT, and let's see how it behaves. Alright, so that's it right there. So you see guys, you just gotta be creative about this wind tunnel. Some people think, oh, you just put the car, see the smoke. You can use it as a smoke effect machine, move the car around to see what kind of aerodynamics you get for different parts of the car. And you can see this is what's happening right here. Let me pull out so that the focus is better. Right there. Yo, that's really sick, huh? Check that out. So yep, we're gonna take this out once again. Pretty cool. I think I like the results on this one. This is very nice. The Ford GT is probably, you know, I'm a Ford fanboy. Definitely one of the coolest hypercars. Can I call it hypercar? It's hypercars out there. So as I go on to the last car, I just want to conclude my video once again, guys. I know the price tag might be steep for you guys, but definitely worth the investment. It's also worth mentioning that they do international shipping. So no matter whether you're from India, Japan, Mexico, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Italy, Belgium, USA, Canada, Mexico, did I say India already? Yo, shout out to India as well if I missed out. Yo, just give a shout out to some countries out there. They do ship internationally, so it should be accessible for you guys to get your hands on these. And by the way, look at the aerodynamics on this GR Yaris. Very nice. I love how the modded body kit on this. So once again, if you guys want to cop this, be sure to go to the description and use my code DRIFTER for $10 off. The amount of support that you guys have with this has been crazy. Like every day I've been getting emails on the referral code. For those who have already purchased it, I am I hope you guys will like it. I'm very excited for you to finally get your hands on this. And for those who haven't gotten it yet, once again, use code DRIFTER for $10 off. Link in the description. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found this video informative. And put in the comments below, maybe I'll do a part 3 with even more cars and answer any more questions that you guys might have. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.